You ruined you. You played yourself. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You've now tuned into my Empire recap. Guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet done so. And share this video wherever you like to share videos. See about this hair situation, y'all. I'll be slaying on my other channel, so definitely be sure to check out some more Love TV. But right now, I gotta wash my hair. It is hair wash week, and that's just how we're going to do it, okay? Alright, so, and then while I was working, I was like doing a little foolishness here, making a little twist in my hair, which is going to make it even harder for me to take out. But anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the episode, y'all. Definitely make sure you comment down below for your chance to be featured in the next video. And yeah, I got my Love and Hip Hop on the other channel. Did y'all see my juice? I'm starting some more Love Juice. Well, I might keep it going. We're going to see how it goes. I've done one so far. I think I'm going to do them like every week or every 2 weeks. I think I'll start off with every 2 weeks since it's December right now. But if it pops, I'll keep it going like every week, or it might transform to even more days than that. But we'll see what's up. You know, it takes a little while to gather all them little hot topics and stuff like that. But y'all, if y'all want to send them to me, definitely be sure to do that on Twitter or Facebook. Alright, so let's talk about this episode. So the family, they was feeling the aftermath of Mrs. Dubois' little earthquake that she had. She had them all shaking, honey. I mean, that episode last week was really crazy. It ended really crazy. Where I actually felt bad for poor Warren. I mean, the way that Jamal went ham on his face, I was like, well, damn. I thought Hakeem was the crazy one, or even Luscious, or Andre. You know, you're usually pretty relaxed. You're usually the one, keep the peace. Let's sing some R&B. But he wasn't having it. You know, you mess with his heart, yeah, you're messed up bad. And he ain't on them drugs anymore. He needs a way to release. So he sure released all that stress right there on that man's face, honey. I wouldn't mess with him anymore. So Cookie, she thinks back to the days, like with everything that's going on with all her kids and how people's coming for them. She thinks back to the days when people was coming for, well, back to her inmate days when one of her inmates had gotten pregnant by one of the crazy guards. I guess he must have raped her or something. And it's crazy because she's like a big chick, you know, and you wouldn't think that would be the first person that he would come for, because she actually seems like she could hold her own. But, you know, with a lot of these guards, they think that they have the power over you. They have the guns, they have the batons, they have people to back them up. They're other guards or whatever. So a lot of times they can do stuff and get away with it and treat people like they're animals. Especially, you know, he's of a different... he's a white guy. I mean, okay. And, you know, he kind of, it seems like he just wanted to do what he wanted to do and, you know, get off. Like, dude, why couldn't you go home to have sex if that was the case? You know what I mean? Like, why would you pick a inmate to do it with out of all people? Because you could see her, you see her papers and you know that she's clean. You know, her pum pum clean, so you want to be able to hit it. I don't know. I just don't see the logic in it. But anyway, she ends up getting pregnant. Cookie was helping out all throughout the whole time. She ends up delivering a baby, and they end up throwing her in the hole after she has the baby, like she did something wrong, and they end up making her sign her rights away so that her baby would be in a system, and she'd pretty much never be able to see her baby again. But the crazy thing about it is that the lady, she had her sister who was going to take care of her daughter. And you know, the thing about it is, once you have a child, for most people, not everybody, and some people do have situations where they have to take care of their mental health before this bond happens. But you get this special connection to this person. Like, even while they're in their stomach, you get special connection. Even while they're forming, because especially with the mom, because you feel this person growing inside of you. And once you see them, it's like, wow, this is something that I created. This is a part of me. Like, you could see your own little features in this person. So, you know, I think it really tore that woman down. And it tore Cookie down to see her like that and to find out what they did and how they got away with it. So Luscious figured out that Andre, he's doing something. He don't know what it is, but he doing something. So he makes sure that he has Thirsty kind of follow him and see what's going down with him. So following that scene, Tiana, she was singing some good music in the booth, and Hakeem comes in. He's like, yo, what's that? And he was just trying to like play her out, like, yo, you need to put some autotunes on that track or on your voice or something like that, like trying to play it like she didn't sound really good when she did. So she just slaps him up and let him know, kind of give her a piece of her mind, and kind of just tells him like, nah, you ain't gonna be talking to me like that, and you need to go somewhere. I'm sick and tired of your spoiled, entitled ass, and what you need to do is just go somewhere with that. Maybe you need to go with your baby mother or something like that. Because she was down for him. She was taking care of his daughter and everything. Like, she did what she could to try to be by his side. And as soon as things didn't go his way, he kind of like went like this and just kind of squatted on her. You know what I mean? Which is messed up. You don't never do that to people that are doing things for you, that are helping you, that are ride or die for you, and are looking out for you and have your best interests in mind. So Andre, he starts to like let everyone get to his head, and then he starts feeling like, you know what, Pamela must be evil too. He curses her out, tells her that he doesn't want nothing to do with her. Well, he didn't really say he didn't want nothing to do with her, but he's like, he pretty much accused her of kind of being with the Dubois and just kind of not being down for him. And she's like, would I tell you everything about myself, that I killed somebody and things that could put me into prison, being that I'm a cop? Would I do that if I didn't care? She's like, no, you need to leave the investigation to me because I don't know what you're doing. And she just kind of like was done with him. And from that, he kind of seeing like, wow, like she really probably was down for me. Like, he hasn't felt this way in a long time about anybody where he cares so much about them. So Andre, he was pretty like devastated that he was kind of like losing her, and he kind of messed up his chance. When Thirsty had seen him, Thirsty made sure that he told his dad about the whole situation, and they went and they looked her up once Andre kind of told them a little bit about her. They looked up her name, and, just to kind of make sure she was legit and she wasn't working with, with Mrs. Dubois in any way. So that's where that kind of left off at. Later on, this part, it was like, damn, because Hakeem, they had did like a little intervention in the beginning for Jamal, but he was like, nah, like I'm not gonna go back to all the drugs. But he definitely contemplated it, and he had the song "Love Is Like a Drug" playing like on blast in his house, and in his apartment, in his condo, whatever, just had it playing on blast. And you could tell that he was contemplating taking the pills again, because he had them stashed in like a little area where nobody would know. Nobody would be able to find it. Then he also had a bottle stashed as well that he'd be able to drink. So at that moment, he kind of was like, you know what, like he picked his poison. And it's funny because like a lot of people will condemn you for taking pills, being a pill popper. Not like I'm saying like it's okay, let's have a pill popping party, but a lot of people, they act like that's okay, or the other way around, but they act like drinking all the time it's okay. It's what's up. Especially people that drink wine. It's like, yeah, that ain't nothing. Like, I'm just drinking some wine every night to unwind. You're like an alcoholic because you're drinking wine every night. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just picking your poison. It's either you're going to drink, or you're going to take pills, or you're going to smoke weed, or you're going to smoke cigarettes. But at the end of the day, you're kind of like saying, which one should I take? And that's what he kind of did. And he ended up drinking as opposed to popping the pills, which would have been worse in his scenario. So Hakeem ends up coming over. He hears the song, and they end up just kind of doing like I think he called it like a diss track or something like that. But I don't think it was like legit a diss track. Like, it was still the same song, but they just kind of completely removed Warren, and Hakeem did ad-libs over it and did some rapping, and it was good. Like, I like both parts. And I was looking for it on my Spotify. I think I was able to find both versions of it too. So I'm excited about that. Now Cookie, she takes it upon herself to go and see Warren now, because ain't nobody gonna mess with her baby and get away with it. So she finds out from Warren that Andre has actually been getting like higher doses of medication and on some crazy pills so that he can talk and tell that dude or some stuff. Oh, I seen a message on my MacBook. I'm like, what's that saying? So yeah, he was trying to make sure that he's all doped up, so he would tell him as much as he can. So he don't even really know all the things that he's been telling him, and that's what they're like. Damn, it's good that Cookie and Luscious was able to find out that information. So now that he knows that, he made sure that he went to see Pamela and just kind of talk to her, whatever. And no, actually, I think he invited her over. I don't remember that. I think I fast forwarded it too much, but either way, she was at his house. So when Thirsty is with Cookie and Luscious, Thirsty says that they did an investigation. Nobody came back as part of that NYPD as a Pamela Rose. There's nobody working there. And it's crazy because they tried to call him while he was talking to her before he would tell her too much. And I felt like she was baiting him the way she was talking to him. She's like, oh, have you done anything like I've done? Do you know what it feels like to have killed somebody? Do you know? Do you know? Like, she kept on saying it over and over again until he said, you know what? Yes, I do know. I know exactly what it feels like. And after that, and he didn't answer his phone when his family was trying to call him. She was like, you know what? Gotcha. You must be one of the stupidest idiots I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And I got you, and now you're going away. She's like, she's part of the Vegas police. She was undercover, and she got him. And then she put up the gun, like, yo, I'm taking you out. And it was a crazy scene where they were kind of wrestling. She shot the window, and he ends up, like, legit strangling her on the floor. Just like a little while after all of that happened, his parents came in. And what happened? He's telling them, like, look what I did. I'm a murderer. Like, I killed her. She's on the floor. And they're looking. They're on the floor and the blood is coming out and everything. He's like, look, I can't believe I just did this. They're like, no, we got this. We could fix this. He's like, no, there's no fixing this. We can't do anything. We can't take away the body. They're like, there is no body there. There's no body at all. And then he kind of looks and I was like, yo, these mother... Fox done did it now. They done put us into one of those murder mysteries, honey. I felt like I was watching some other movie like a Insidious or something that plays with your mind, I was just like, wait, what? No, these mother effers did not. She was never real to begin with. Dude made her up when he started. I guess I'm trying to think back because I can't remember because freaking Super Bowl done came on and all these other stuff that kind of messed up my memory. But I'm trying to figure out, like, did he start seeing her after he started seeing the doctor? Like, as soon as he got his pills, is that when she came into, she kind of was created? I'm trying to think. Like, I can't remember. But yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Like, she was fake. She was a figment of his imagination, of his bipolar imagination. Like, she was real to him, but nobody else could see her. So, like, legit, when he was in the restaurant screaming, getting crazy, like, that's why everybody was looking at him in this high-end restaurant, like, yo, what is he doing? Like, he was dead, like, talking, like he was talking to somebody, threw the stuff off of the table. Yo, I'd have been scared up my backside too. I probably would have walked up off and walked up out of there and would have been out or something. Oh my gosh, but yeah, that was freaking crazy. So, yeah, she never existed, y'all. Never existed. Let that soak in real quick. They got me, y'all. Woo! Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay fabulous, live free, and store limitless. I will see you in the next one. Later.